To begin with the document, you're going to go to File and New. You're going to want to make your canvas 400 pixels by 400 pixels. And we'll make the color mode CMYK, 16-bit. And you can also change your background color to any color of your choice. And click Create. To use frames, the shortcut key is K. So you can click K on your keyboards. Over here, you can click on your frame tool. And remember, if you hover over this, you can see a little example. And then you can always click Learn More to get another tutorial about the frame. So I'm going to choose the circle frame up here. And I want to create one circle that is 2 inches by 2 inches. I'm going to hold the Control key down as I draw so I can make sure that this is exactly 2 inches by 2 inches. I can also go right here in my frame properties and just highlight over the numbers and 2 and 2 to make sure that mine is exactly right, and I want to save this where I've got a little bit of a margin. Next, I want to add a stroke around the shape. I have my shape selected, and under Properties, when it's white and has a red line through it, that means it does not have a stroke. For my design, I'm going to use white. I'm going to use 5 pixels. And for now, I'm going to put it in the center, and later we can see if we need to modify that. So the quickest way to duplicate that is to click your frame, and you're going to hold down the Alt key. So I'm holding down the Alt key. I'm dragging down to duplicate it. I'm going to let go of the mouse and then let go of the Alt key. So I'm holding the Alt key, clicking, I'm dragging across. Now I'm going to let go of the mouse and then let go of the Alt key. And with our smart guides, these should be aligned, but if not, I can just click and drag to click these two. And under my Move panel, I can just click Align Horizontal Centers just to make sure that these are all in line, and they are now. Okay. Next, I want to insert a picture. In my example, I'm going to be doing 4 pelicans. So I'm going to click File and Place Embedded. We want to do Place Embedded so we can make sure that this image stays with Photoshop. So I'm going to repeat that. I've selected my frame, File, Place Embedded. I can double click. And over here on the left under our layers, so if I need to adjust the layer here, I can click and drag, or I could also do Control T for Edit Transform if I need to resize it. And finally, just repeat that with the last two. So I can click inside my shape here, and then Control T. Sorry. So over here, that was a good mistake I made. So I need to make sure I'm inside just my picture layer. So now I can resize my picture a little bit, maybe try to move them over if I need to. So this is letting me adjust just the image because that's what I have selected here in the Layers panel. Finally, as a bonus, if you wanted to add some text here, we can click T for the text tool. Okay, and I can click where I would like to start typing. By default, it has Lorem Ipsum. Okay, so these are pelicans of Surf City on Topsail Island. I know we haven't worked a lot with text yet, but we can click and drag. If I want to change the font, I can select my text, and with the text tool up top, I can go and change my font, I can change the size, I can change the alignment, okay, and also the colors. And finally, remember we have those smart guides that will let us know if it's centered right to left and between those. And lastly, I'm going to go through and change each of my margins, my strokes, so you can see the difference. So when I click on my bottom left frame here, the stroke is 10 pixels, but it's on the outside. Okay, and if I change it to the center, it goes there. But if I change it to the inside, now it's cropping out a lot more of your image. Okay, so depending on what images you have, like that's inside, center, and then outside. So when you're adding your stroke, you'll need to decide which of those 3 options will make it look the best. Thanks for watching another great tutorial from Southern Lee High School. And don't forget to hit subscribe for my YouTube channel.